know that feeling? You're talking to a Brazilian, the conversation is going great, and then awkward silence. You don't want to stop talking, but you just don't know what to say next. And here's the thing, this usually has nothing to do with vocabulary. It's more about knowing how to stay active in the conversation. Well, those days of awkward silence are finally over. Today you'll learn how Brazilians naturally fill the gaps and keep conversations flowing in real, spoken Brazilian Portuguese. Olá, pessoal! Using filler words is not as intuitive for learners as it is for native speakers, and that's because they usually don't have a clear meaning. They have a function. They buy you time, they show engagement, and they signal that you are still thinking. That's why I recommend you choose 3 or 4 filler words and start using them right away. So let's start with 2 fillers you use when you need a second to organize your thoughts. Repeat after me. Bem, bem, bom, bom. Bem literally means well. Bom literally means good. But as fillers, bem and bom are used interchangeably. For example, está gostando de São Paulo?
Bem, eu gosto das pessoas, da comida, mas o trânsito é difícil.
Bom, São Paulo é a maior cidade do Brasil. Try saying bem or bom next time you need a moment to gather your thoughts in Portuguese. The next ones you'll use to give examples or describe something informally. These are very common, especially among younger people. And they are tipo, repeat, tipo, tipo assim, tipo assim. Tipo or tipo assim are similar to the English filler like. Yeah? They help you illustrate a point or describe something without being too formal. Tipo, tipo assim, for example, como é o seu hotel?
Ele é tipo assim, bem confortável.
The next ones are perfect for starting an explanation or give an excuse. Repeat after me. É o seguinte. É o seguinte. É o seguinte is very similar to the thing is. É o seguinte. A simpler option is é que. É que. You can also say é que. É que. Let's take a look at the examples.
Estamos sem água. Como vamos resolver este problema?
É o seguinte, vamos falar com o gerente. Você não vem com a gente?
Ah, não posso.
Por quê?
É que eu tenho muita coisa para fazer. Practice using é o seguinte when you are about to explain something important. And é que for a quick reason. When you want to clarify something or actually be honest, use either na verdade, or para falar, para falar a verdade. Para falar a verdade. Verdade means truth, yeah? So these phrases literally mean in truth, na verdade, para falar a verdade, to tell the truth.
Bea, você também fala espanhol?
Para falar a verdade, eu entendo um pouco. Now, these fillers are essential if you're just listening but want to keep active in the conversation. Remember to repeat after me. Sério? Sério? Sério literally means serious, but here it's used like really, seriously. Sério?
Bea, sabia que eu morei em Salvador por 2 anos?
Sério? Que legal! The next one is né. Né? Né is short for não é, né? And when placed at the end of a statement, it's equivalent to right? Isn't it? Don't you think? Né seeks agreement or confirmation. Assim, hoje tá quente, né?
Tá sim.
Next. Sabe como? Sabe como? Or simply, sabe. Sabe. Sabe como and sabe are equivalent to, you know? Yeah, or you know what I mean? Sabe como? Sabe. For example, I like to study in the morning because it's quieter, you know. Eu gosto de estudar de manhã porque é mais silencioso. Sabe como?
Sei sim, eu também.
Now, to ensure the other person is following your logic or agreeing with a plan, use tá bom? Tá bom? Tá is the short for está. So, está bom would be equivalent to oh, okay or all right. Tá bom? Brazilians often shorten it to tá. Tá? Let's see our examples.
Vou na padaria e volto em 10 minutos, tá?
Tá bom, eu te espero aqui. Use tá to quickly confirm agreement or understanding, tá? And finally, we have the king of Brazilian fillers. Então. Então is equivalent to so. Well then, yeah? It's incredibly versatile and often moves the story forward, introduces a conclusion, or even starts a response when you're thinking, oh, já voltou?
Então, a padaria estava fechada.
Sério? By the way, então deserves a whole lesson of its own. So click here to learn more about its many uses. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which filler do you already use or plan to use? Remember, I recommended you to choose from 3 to 4 fillers. Thank you very much for watching another lesson. See you next time. Até a próxima. Até a próxima, tá? Tchau!